Hi, my kids. Today I will continue the rest of the alphabets that I started last video. But before I will go to the next letter, which is letter F today, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel. This is my channel, send you new videos. Let's go to our lesson today. Today I will start from letter F. Okay, last class I stopped on letter E. Today I will start from letter F, and then I make a quick review on all the letters that we will learn today. Okay, let's go to letter E, then go to letter F. Okay. Last class we stopped here on letter E. So here is it called capital E and small e. Here is written like this: capital E and small e. E for what? E for egg. Okay, you can know. So the word here that we learn today, it will be here egg. So it will be capital E and small e. E for egg. Capital E and small e. E for egg. Let's go to another item here related to this letter. Okay. Here we have, here we will review all the letters that we took to be capital A and small a, capital B and small b, capital C and small c, capital D and small d, capital E and small e. In letter A, we learn apple and ant. In letter B, we learn I think we learn ball. We learn ball in this letter. Cat, the letter C. Dog, letter D. Egg, letter E. Let's go to another item here in this part. So here in this question, we can write the uppercase or the capital letter here. So the capital letter here, it will be here capital B written like this. Here is called capital A. So here we have capital A and capital B, and here we have capital E, capital D written like this, and capital C. Okay, I would like to say that is the difference between capital D written like small d written like this and small b written like this. Okay, you must take care when you write D small and B small, because most of you can't write it in the correct way. So here is the small d and here is the small b. Let's continue the rest of the exercise here. Let's go to another item here. It will be here. So here in this question, we write the first letter. The first letter here, it will be E. The first letter here, it will be D. The first letter here, it will be B. The first letter here, it will be A. So here we have A. Here is A for apple, B for ball, E for egg, and D for dog. Let's continue. Let's go to another item here or another letter. Here we have letter E. We have letter E. So what if the letter E here in this chart or this on this exercise or this picture? So here I select this is letter capital E. Here is capital E here, and where is the small e? This is small e, and this is small e. So here we have capital E, and small e, small e. Let's go to another item here. Here we have complete the letters. Here we have capital A and small a. Let's go to capital B and small b. Here I write here capital B and small b, capital C and small c, capital D and small d. Okay. So here we learn the letters by different ways to be able to write it and to keep it. Okay. Here is capital A and small a. There is capital A and small a, capital B and small b, capital C and small c, capital D and small d, capital E and small e. Okay, let's go to another item here. Here we have the capital letter, and I will write the small letter. So here they have the small letter A, small a written like this, small d written like this. This is small d, this is small c, and this is small e, here small b. So here b small, here is a small, here is d small, and here is c small, here is e small. Let's go to another item here. Here is capital F and small f. How I write F? I write F like this. This is capital and this is small f. And here is, we write fish here. Here is to be fish. So here we have capital F and small f, F for fish. Let's go to another item here. Let's do this exercise together. Capital A and small a, capital B and small b, capital C and small c, capital D and small d, capital E and small e, capital F and small f. Here is, let's do this exercise together. Here with the first letter here, it will be here F. Here is letter D. Here is letter E. Can be written in capital or small, it's correct. Okay. Here is letter B. Here is letter C. Here is letter A. Okay. So here is the first letter of any of these words. Okay. Here is fish. Here is dog. Here is egg. Here is ball. Here is cat. And here is apple. Let's go to another one here. To another item or another exercise here. Here we have matching. Let's match this the first suitable letter by suitable capital letter or uppercase of the letter with lowercase or small letter. Here is capital B with a small b, capital D here with a small d, capital A with a small a, capital F. Here is capital F and capital F by what? By small f, capital E by small e. Here is capital C by small c. Okay, let's go to another one. Here is girl. You can say girl. Here's letter G. So here we learn a new letter, which is letter G. So here now in this video, we learn letter F and we learn letter G. G for what? G for girl. Girl written like this. You can have a paper and pencil and write it like me this like this. Okay, here is G and G, and here is girl here. Okay. Here is the word girl. So now, in this video, we learn two new words, fish and girl. So in this video, we learn the two words that I would like to learn with me. Okay. Let's go to another item here in this part. Here is we have. Here I review the letters that I took that we learned in this in the previous pages. Let's learn together. Here is capital A and small a, capital B and small b, capital C and small c, capital D and small d. Here is capital E and small e, capital F and small f, capital G and small g. Okay. Here is, let's do the small letter here. Small letter here, it will be here B. Small letter here, it will be here E. Small letter here, it will be here D, written like this. We must take care when you write B small and D small, because some of you can't write it in correct way. Here is capital A, small a. Here is small g. Here is small f. Okay. In this part, we write from the letter A till letter G. Okay. I will leave this part to write it by yourself. Okay. I think now we know the letters, and I review the letters from A till G. I will leave it to do it by yourself. Let's do this exercise together. Here is, where is capital G here? This is capital G. Where is the small? This one. So I select capital G with a small g. Here is a small g, and here is capital G. Let's do this exercise together. So I put here, I write here. Here is C, capital. Here is the first letter here. It will be here C. Here is letter F. Here is letter D, letter E, and letter B, letter G, and letter A. Okay, this is the first letter of every word. Let's do another item here, another kind of question that we will have here in this part. Here is small a. So I write here capital A. Here is capital A, and here is capital E. Here is capital A and small e. Here is capital G, and here is capital D. Here is capital F, and here is capital B. Okay. Here is capital B and small b, capital N small a, capital E and small e, capital G and small g, capital D and small d, capital F and small f, capital B and small b. Okay, let's continue the rest of the of the letters here, or the alphabets. Here is we have, I will give you the letter H, and I continue the rest of this letter or the exercise depend on this letter next video. Here it will be here capital H and small h. I write each like this. This is called H capital and H small. This is called hat. So here it will be here hat, capital H and small h for hat. Okay, I stop here in this part because I know that I give you too much today. I think so. So today it will be enough. In the we will stop in this part. Next class I will continue. I hope to study what we learned, what we took today in this video. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.